Hi, it's Janet with Sugar Shine Designs, and today I'm going to show you how to make this cute Happy Birthday Cupcake card. We're using a die cut set by Sizzix called Happy Birthday. Here's the card with the cute little cupcakes. Now this set has several dies in it. We've got a doily and then a cupcake, actually 2 cupcakes here. And these are great size for a 5x7 card, which is what this is. You can use all the pieces together, or if you want to use single pieces, they'd be great on smaller cards. Now the stamps we have here are adorable as well, and we've got the doily detail and happy birthday. There's one more piece to this die cut set that I did not use, and it was this happy birthday phrase cut. So let's get started with our project. Again, here's our 3 dies, and I'm going to use the doily first. I teach you a little trick that I know about how to do some detail die cuts with stamps, because sometimes it's hard to get them to match up. So what I've done here before I started was I cut the die cut on plain white paper, and I can center that now over my stamped image and get that exactly placed the way I want before I do any cutting. Once I get it to where I want it to be, I can just simply drop in that die cut the way I'm showing you here, and it'll tell you if it doesn't fit because it just won't drop in. So you can keep fiddling with it like I did here until you feel it drop into the cut, and you can definitely tell when it does this. Then all we need to do is secure it. We've got some washi tape here that'll hold the paper and the die together while we run it through our Cuttlebug. I've made my sandwich with a B and C plate, and that's just enough pressure to get a good clean cut. I'm running this through the Cuttlebug, and we'll be ready now to move on to the next step. Like I did with the previous die cut, I have already pre-cut a template, so to speak, out of the 2 dies, and this will give me a negative space template to center the stamp around. And once I do that, I can drop the die in and then secure it all so that I can cut it. And this again just assures that I have a nice cut with even edges. And here you see me do that. I'm just adding some washi tape there. When I made my templates, I cut both of the die cuts together on one piece of white cardstock. And then later I stamped both of the images together on another piece of cardstock. But when I did that, I stamped the images closer together than when I had created my template. So to compensate for that, all I'm doing here is just trimming off the excess pieces so that I can fit both templates on the same sandwich. And once I've placed the image where I want it, I just secure it again with washi tape. Now, one tip I can give you is that when you create these negative space templates, be sure to save them and put them with your set, because the next time you use these stamps, you'll already have that step done and you'll be ready to go. Definitely is a time saver. I had redone this one on the right. I only had one piece of washi tape there, and it was moving around a little bit and I wasn't comfortable with that. So I just redid it. I used 2 pieces of washi tape, and that kept everything in place the way I needed it. Once you're done, you can take off the sandwich and remove your washi tape to release the die cuts and the cut images. And again, just be careful. Make sure you don't pull it off too fast, because sometimes it'll take off the image. And there you see I have both of these cute little cupcakes ready to do what I'm going to do next with them. In my case, I'm going to color them, but you could use them plain like this, or you could cut a couple versions of this and stack and layer them depending on what you want. Alright, so here's our cute little cupcakes and the happy birthday doily, and I'm going to move on now and start coloring the cupcakes with Spectrum Noir markers. I'm going to speed this up, so sit back, relax, and watch me do all the hard work. So now that I've gotten the coloring done, I'm going to start putting together the card. And I've already pre-prepared the mats using the same paper from the Colorbach photo mat set called Brights. So there's room at the top for the happy birthday doily, and then a stripe at the bottom where I'm going to place the cupcakes. The cupcakes now have some sugar on it. Oh wait, nope, that's just Tim Holtz Distress Glitter, but it sure looks like it, doesn't it? I'm speeding things up here as I put the rest of the card together, and I center the blue mat in the middle, and I'm going to put the happy birthday doily up at the top there. The stripe has to go below that, kind of overlapping everything. And usually you would put this about 3/4 of the way, which is what I'm showing here. That just gives it nice symmetry and balance. I've applied some Scotch double-sided tape, and that's what I'm using to get just a little bit of lift for this happy birthday doily right here. Similarly with my cupcakes, I'm going to put the first one down just flat with plain glue, and then the second one I'm going to use, again, some Scotch double-sided tape to go ahead and lift that a little bit higher than the first one to give it some depth and a little bit of dimension. By using the foam tape just on the one cupcake and layering it over the first, we get a 3D layered look. Now to finish off this card, I created a small mini double bow with navy and white polka dotted ribbon and yellow ribbon. And I think this just sets off the card, gives it a little touch that it needs. The last step I'll do here is add sequins to this card, and I'm using a set from Simon Says Stamps called Crystal Reflections. I really enjoyed making this card for you today, and I hope you'll give it a try. You can find the link to the Sizzix Happy Birthday set in my description below, and I've also included all the dimensions, sizes, and supplies for this card. Thanks for joining me. Hope you'll stop by again soon, and until next time, keep crafting.